It's no wonder they say that penalties in football are always a lottery. A player can score many goals, but the 11-meter spot can be incredibly difficult for him. Without a doubt, every professional has enough skill to take a penalty. However, the real test is, of course, mental. Even the best players can't always withstand the pressure and, in the end, they don't score goals. Here, we present the best penalty takers of today, athletes with nerves of steel. It's hard to believe, but one of the greatest footballers of all time is only ranked 10th among the most reliable penalty takers. After Guardiola's arrival at Barcelona, Messi quickly rose to prominence and, since 2007, has taken the majority of the penalty kicks. With his growing importance in the team and accolades such as the Golden Boot and Ballon d'Or, penalties have become his responsibility. Interestingly, Messi is as skilled at free kicks as he is at penalties, but that doesn't make taking penalties easy for him. There was a period when he missed around 1 in 3 penalties, which is worrying for a player of his level. Spanish goalkeepers studied his technique and he didn't always keep his cool, sometimes making saves easy. Messi said, "I'm disappointed to miss penalties for club and country. I'm studied and the goalkeepers know my technique." One of his most painful mistakes was in the 2016 Copa America final against Chile. In 2018, at the World Cup, he also failed to score against Iceland, resulting in a draw. Throughout his career, Messi has taken 136 penalties with 30 errors, achieving a 78% success rate, below many other players. The Uruguayan central striker rose to prominence playing in Serie A for Palermo, but only achieved elite status at Napoli. In Italy, Cavani was the club's leading penalty taker, with impressive statistics. His goals brought the Italian club important points, but in search of bigger trophies, he moved to PSG. Cavani became a superstar in Paris, where he demanded the right to take penalties. He was the penalty taker for years and performed the role very competently. In 2017, a conflict with Neymar over who should take a penalty became public, resulting in a proposal from the PSG owner to offer a bonus of €1 million if Cavani would cede the right to Neymar. Cavani refused, and the two began to share the penalty kicks. At Manchester United, he stopped taking penalties due to competition with Bruno Fernandes. In his career, he has scored 60 goals from the penalty spot, with 14 misses, surpassing Messi but still far from the leaders. Neymar is one of Brazil's greatest talents, making his debut for Santos at the age of 17. During his historic transfer to Barcelona, he had less freedom to take penalties due to the presence of Messi. At PSG, he began to share the penalty kicks with Cavani, with whom he had disagreements, but eventually took over the position. At PSG, Neymar achieved an 83% penalty shooting success rate, scoring 73 of 88 shots. In the Brazilian national team, he is the main penalty taker and beyond any competition. Cristiano, despite being younger than Zlatan, took penalties much more frequently throughout his career. His ambitions to be the top scorer were so great that no one dared to compete with him for the role, except when Cristiano himself gave it to a teammate. At Manchester United, still young and surrounded by legends, he took penalties sparingly, but everything changed when he arrived at Real Madrid. He quickly gained privileges and proved himself to be efficient. While at United, his penalty kicks stood out for their unique trajectory and the power of the shot, confusing even experienced goalkeepers. An example of this was his goal in the 2016 Champions League final and the magic shot against PSG that surprised Keylor Navas. After that match, Rio Ferdinand, a former teammate, called the magic the work of the devil, saying that he had already seen him do it in training. In 2018, Cristiano scored a crucial penalty against Buffon, saving Real in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, a match that would culminate in the club's title. Throughout his career, he took 175 penalties and scored 146 goals, a number that puts him well ahead of Messi.